Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bodycam Reactions. So this blonde lady, she got pulled over for careless driving and then they investigate her for DUI. So I'm going to be doing what I call a play-by-play of legally what's happening on during the encounter. And then if you continue to watch it towards the middle to the end, you're going to get to see the full sobriety test. And then towards the end, I want to talk about how she seems completely confused as to why she's getting arrested. So I want to talk about that in terms of people's lack of understanding of their legal rights. So, all right, hope you guys enjoy.
Personality? No. Is there anything I did?
No, I don't care to be confused. I'm
Okay.
literally a blonde, so.
Okay. What's up? Hey, how you doing? The police department. Is everything okay?
Yeah.
You're all over the road. You slammed the curb back there on Howard. You're speeding up, slowing down. Is everything okay? Is there anything wrong with the car?
I do have to get it washed. I do know that.
Okay.
I just haven't done that yet.
Where are you guys coming from?
We're coming from downtown.
Okay. Where are you headed to?
Back home.
Okay.
I was just trying to get her home because she drank before we even went out.
All right, so like I usually talk in these, the police need probable cause or facts and evidence to support you committed any crime. So they need some kind of justification under the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution to conduct the search. So, of course, that's what he does at first. He establishes why he pulled her over. So she hit a curb, and he said she's driving all over the place. And she didn't refute any of those things. So basically, not refuting what the cop is saying is basically saying, yeah, everything you said is true. So probable cause is established. This is a legal stop. He stopped her over, and then they moved into he's collecting. Think of the interaction between the two as he's collecting evidence to show that she's been driving under the influence, and she really should be trying to be refuting that or show that that's not true. So just kind of watch that back and forth as this happens.
Okay. So, can you hop out real quick for me?
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
If you want to throw the paperwork back in the car, I don't need it. Just step back this way. So, you said you guys are coming from where now?
Downtown?
Anywhere in particular? Or?
Just a couple bars.
Okay.
We're visiting friends and stuff. Like, my friend's boyfriend, he just came in from Philadelphia.
Okay.
So then we, met up with them after, on our way home.
Okay.
But, she did have a shot there. I didn't drink at all.
Okay. How much have you
Yeah.
had to drink?
I had one drink at 7 p.m.
Okay.
and then I haven't drank since.
So you haven't had anything since 7 p.m.?
No.
Okay.
No, because we went to happy hour, or not happy hour, First Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I checked your eyes as part of field sobriety to make sure that you're okay to be driving?
I've never done one of those, so can I just get an explanation of what I
Yeah,
did?
so first, right now I can smell some alcohol in your breath. You tell me that you drank at 7, that doesn't really compute with me.
I did throw up. I
Okay.
forced myself to throw up because I ate gross pizza.
Okay, when was that?
I ate the gross pizza at 11, and then I threw up at 12.
Okay.
But I didn't throw up willingly. I forced
All right, so as I was saying, this is the interaction going back and forth. The police trying to show she's been drinking too much to be driving, and she really should be trying to refute that, or at least not support his case. So she admitted she's been drinking. She admitted she was at the bar. And then she even went as far as to say she threw up, right? So, I mean, this is all building the case for the police that she's been drinking too much and that she's going to get arrested for DUI. But I don't think she understands that, but just providing all this information to police officer is building the case that she can get arrested. And I'll talk more about that later.
myself too.
Okay.
So I don't know if maybe Don't make this sense.
Well, based on your driving and as I'm speaking with you, the kind of indications that I'm seeing, I'm concerned for your level of sobriety.
That's fine.
I'd like you to do some field sobriety exercises to kind of give me a better perspective of whether
I've just
you're
never done
impaired
that, so
or
if you
not.
could like explain that to me beforehand.
None of it's meant to confuse you or anything like that. I want to make sure that you understand that.
No, I don't care to be confused. I'm literally a blonde, so.
Okay. So you're all right with that?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm literally.
Just hang tight right here. I'm going to turn these front lights off so they don't flash you.
Okay.
Do you wear glasses or contacts?
No.
Okay. Just stand right here on my flashlight.
I have like blue light glasses.
No, but you don't have contacts in right
like
now.
Like prescription.
Right.
No.
Okay. Go ahead and put your feet together for me. Hands down by your side.
Does it matter that my feet go like inward?
No, right now I want you to stand like that. All right. Can you see my light right here?
Yeah.
What color is it?
Red.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this red light from side to side.
Okay.
What I want you to do is follow the red light with your eyes and your eyes only without moving your head.
Okay.
Okay? No, keep your head still. Focus on the red light, though. Focus on it the whole time.
Sorry.
Okay?
I've never done this before. I do apologize. Can I do this away from that light?
What do you mean?
Because, like, whenever you move it over there, I always want to look at that light.
Well, tell you what, does that make it a little bit easier? So I'll put my
Can
finger behind it.
Can I turn this way?
Tell you what, why don't you
Just
turn
so
and face
it's
this
not
way?
like, okay, yeah. I just don't want it to be in my eyes.
Okay.
I keep looking at that one and I'm like, oh.
Okay, you relax. You said
Yeah.
okay. I'm seeing some things in your eyes that's giving me some concern as far as your level of sobriety. So will you participate in the remaining field sobriety exercises? There's 2 more I'd like you to do.
Yeah, what do I have to do?
Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to have you just step right over here.
Yes, but I do have a question.
Sure.
So, I can't walk in a straight line sober.
Okay.
Like, because my feet point inward, so whenever I take a step, it's always out and then in.
Okay.
All right, so she goes on and on and on and on and on about how she can't walk in a straight line even when she's sober. So, I mean, one way to think about this is, like, think in terms of, like, if a jury was sitting here listening to her. It's obvious that she's trying to make the case that, or she knows that she's had too much to drink and she's going to fail this test, right? She knows she's going to fail the test for being able to walk straight. So she's trying to come up with excuses right now for why she's going to fail it. She's like, well, I'm going to be off and blah, blah, blah. But this is just me always, how I always am. So, it's not because of the alcohol. So, but think about that in terms of how she's making her excuses. Is if you're making all these excuses for why you're going to fail the test, that's it's really actually showing that you've had too much to drink. So it's not actually helping her case like she intends it to.
A little bit.
So do you want me to take my shoes off?
Just do me a favor, just stand over by the tree for me, okay?
Because you know how people have, like, duck feet?
Sure.
I don't have that. Like, I like, physically, like, it feels weird to do that.
Okay.
So, like, I know how, like, people, like, walk. Like, I don't really know how to do that. But I walk inward.
Okay.
Like, my feet just naturally go inward.
Sure.
So, like, whenever I take a step, it's, like, 1 and then 1.
Okay.
But, like, it's never, like, toe to heel, if that makes sense. Like, I physically, like, that feels weird to me. Like, it feels uncomfortable.
Are you diagnosed with any kind of medical issue with that?
I've never, like, asked a doctor to. I haven't been to a doctor, like, since before college.
Okay.
Like, since, like, freshman year of college, like, before I started college, I had, like, my college, physical.
Sure.
And then ever since then, I haven't been to a doctor because I, like, haven't needed to, like, for, like, any physical or anything. Like, I never mentioned anything. They just always knew. It was always the same doctor.
Okay. I mean, I'll keep that in mind. I'll take that.
I just didn't know if I needed to do something different or something.
There's two more standardized exercises.
Okay, that's fine.
I will say, walking heel to toe in the line are two of the things. I will keep that in mind, but those aren't the only two things that I'm looking for.
Okay, so that doesn't matter, right? Like, do you want me to take my shoes off?
I want you to do it however you feel like you're going to be the most
I
comfortable.
love these boots, so I'd rather keep them on.
Yeah, keep them on.
I just don't want that to be like, oh my God, she's like walking like this.
No, keep them on. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, tell you what. Do you see you see like the black strip between the white and the blue?
Yeah, like the gravel.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I want you to stand right there on that. I'm just going to call it the black strip.
Okay. See, but like I can't. Like if I do like this, and I stand like this. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So that's okay if I stand like sideways a little bit.
Well, if you're as long as you're on the line and if you're touching, if your feet kind of go at an angle both sides, I'm fine with that. As long as they stay on the line. As long as they stay on the line, that's fine with me.
Okay, I'll touch them heel to toe.
Well, I'm going to tell you exactly what I want you to do. So, Gianna, just step back for me, okay? Go ahead and put your left foot on the line. There you go. Take your right foot, touch heel to toe in front of your left foot. Okay, hands down by your side. Down by your side. And just stay like that until I tell you to begin. Okay? When I tell you to begin, what I want you to do is take 9 heel to toe steps down the line. Okay, I want you to keep your hands down by your side.
Does it care? Like, I don't know if I will, but like if I go past that weight lane, it doesn't matter, right?
I want you, however many 9 takes you, that's how many I want you to go. Okay? So I want you to keep your hands down by your side. I want you to look down at your feet. I want you to count each step out loud as you take it.
So this is 1, correct?
It will be, yes, but don't do anything until I tell you to. Okay? So it's going to look like this.
Yeah.
Ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
all the way
6,
till 9.
7, 8, 9.
And then step out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No.
Okay.
But like, okay, so I'm on the line, right? I take the 9, then I go, do I have to stay on the line first?
Yep, so your front foot's going to stay on the line.
1, and then back on. Right?
Okay. Do you understand the instructions?
Yeah. So
Any
I'm going to
questions
do 9 straight, I'm going to turn back onto the line, and then do 9 back.
So 9 heel to toe steps, just like I showed you. Turn around, just like I showed you. 9
And
heel to toe back, just like I showed you. Hands down by your side, look down at your feet, count each step out loud, and once you start, don't stop.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay.
So
go
1.
Nope. Go ahead and put your right foot back touching heel to toe. Nope. Hang on.
Oh, sorry.
All right. And then you can go ahead and begin.
So 1, right? That's 1?
Just like I showed you, just like I explained it to you.
But that would be 1, right?
Correct.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then you said back heel first?
Just like I showed you, just like I explained it to you.
Got to be careful if you're asking too many questions the way she is, because when you repeatedly ask, did you say this? Did you say this? What do you mean by that? Did you say this many steps? It shows that your cognitive skills are impaired and you're not able to follow basic instructions, which is a big part of what this test is.
It doesn't have to be 9, right, for that?
Just like I showed you, just like I explained it to you.
1,
Heel toe.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3.
That's okay. You can relax. Okay? So just stand right there on my flashlight. There you go. Turn face towards the front of my car. There you go. Feet together. Hands down by your side. Nope, down by your side. When I tell you to begin, what I want you to do is raise 1 foot approximately 6 inches off the ground. It's about the length of $1 bill, can of Coke, somewhere in there. Whichever one you want to. Okay? So don't do anything until I tell you to. I'm going to show you raising my right. If you feel like raising your left, that's perfectly fine with me. Okay? So both legs straight, hands down by your side. You're going to raise 1 foot approximately 6 inches off the ground and point your toe forward in front of you. You can relax for now. Point your toe forward in front of you to keep your foot parallel with the ground below you. I want you to look down at your toe. I want you to count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, so forth, so on until I tell you to stop. Now, if for whatever reason you put your foot down,
Starting at 1,000?
right, so 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, so forth, so on, okay? If you put your foot down, pick it right back up and continue where you left off.
Okay.
Any questions? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you can go ahead and begin.
1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005.
I want you to look at your toe while you're counting.
What?
Look down at your toe while you're counting.
1,006. Wait, do I restart?
I want you to keep going.
Okay. 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, 1,010, 1,011, 1,012, 1,013, 1,014, 1,015, 1,016, 1,017, 1,018, 1,019, 1,020, 1,021.
That's okay, you can relax.
1,022.
You can relax. Okay, feet together, hands on by our side. All right. What I want you to do now is just go ahead and put your hand joint back for me. So what's going on right now is you're getting placed under arrest for driving under the influence. Okay?
Why?
When we get down to booking, I'm going to ask that you submit to a breath sample that's going to measure the amount of alcohol that you have in your system. All right? If you don't, there's some penalties that'll go along with that. Namely, your license.
Right, subscribe if you like getting a little legal analysis along with your body cam videos. In the future, I'm gonna talk about a lot of different types of arrests, but right now it's I'm just mostly doing DUIs while I'm trying to build up my audience. So another legal issue I wanted to talk about is, so these, I'm noticing a theme with these people get like DUI arrests and they haven't done the breathalyzer yet, and they're confused as to how they can get arrested for DUI because they think they don't have proof that they have been drinking too much, right? Because there's no blood alcohol content test. But it's important to keep in mind that the blood alcohol content level, that's like the maximum, once you go over that, that's when it's like 100% you're guilty of DUI. But even when you're under it, they can still show that you were still intoxicated or too impaired to be driving. So you can be under the limit, and if they looked at all the evidence and it shows that you shouldn't have been driving, like you were too impaired, they can still give you a DUI. So I think that's something some people are confused. They're like, well, as long as I'm under the legal limit, then I won't get a DUI. But that's not necessarily the case. So let's watch the rest of this.
License will be suspended for a period of 1 year for a first refusal, or 18 months if your license has been previously suspended for a prior refusal. Okay?
But why am I...
Based on the totality of the circumstances, I believe that your normal faculties are impaired. Okay? So hop up this way. Do you have anything in the car that you want to take with you, like a wallet or a cell phone or anything like that?
Yeah, can I take my phone and my wallet?
We'll grab it.
I'm calling your mom.
So will you provide a breath sample when we get down to booking?
Do I have to?
Well, if you don't, like I said, your license is going to get suspended for a period of 1 year for a
And
first
if I
refusal.
do?
If you do, if you blow above a .08, it'll be a 6-month suspension. If you blow below a .08, it's not a suspension.
Okay, but like regarding being arrested, like,
So you're under arrest, period. So
yeah.
That whether or not
But
you blow doesn't have any effect.
what's the reasoning on that?
Based on the totality of the circumstances. If
What
you're
is?
driving,
I don't know what totality.
it means the whole picture. Okay, so you're
Okay.
driving, in my contact with you, and the field sobriety exercise.
Can you tell me what I did wrong?
So here, tell you what, just gonna grab a seat in here for me.
Okay.
All right, just grab a seat for me.
This hurts. This hurts.
Pretty good one. We're going to be 10-25 with the subject immediately north of the speedway, pretty much across the street. Go for it.
It hurts. It hurts.
I guess it'll be west of Layla Avenue and Bill Neighbors.
Help!